You have to tell them the truth. Come on. Thou must live, die, and know. That's the end of the Answers song. That's the last line. The last line of the lyrics. How does it go again? I'm trying to remember the line before this one. Our life is a mystery full of rapture and sorrow. To listen to something until tomorrow. Fuck, I can't remember it. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, yet in one fleeting moment. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Yet in one fleeting moment, doth anew something anew it doth grow. Yet in one fleeting moment, thou must live, die, and know. Yes, that's the lyrics. I'm telling you, I listen to that song a lot. Why? Why? What do you mean? I don't understand how those are different things. Yes. But I don't understand. Are you not gonna tell them? I don't understand it. Oh, and yeah, we can fly now. That's amazing. Come on, Vena. I trust you. But why? I just want to understand. I know you have a bigger plan, and there's a reason for you to not tell them right now, but I just want to understand why. Fuck, this is so good. This is so good. This might be one of the best stories in any game I have ever played. It honestly might be. Let's see how it ends, right? But it might be. Holy shit. Oh my god. Come on, Vena. It's drawing to an end. Oh my god. Oh man. I am not ready to leave. No. There's no more blue quests. I want to say goodbye to MSQ. I guess I can be in peace knowing that Vena remembers it all and this world is on her hands. I mean, honestly, this world has a better chance than my own because Vena is way more capable and smart than me. So, yeah, she's gonna take care of things. I trust her. It doesn't matter if I don't understand. It doesn't matter. I trust her. She's smarter than me. She's stronger than me. I trust her. Completely. Yeah. Thank you for everything, Vena. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Oh my god. The adrenaline is starting to kick up again.
So, it is within. The portal that brought you hither, and will take you home.
Perhaps I should stay and help.
I appreciate your sentiment. I truly do. But 'tis a very long game that we must now play. And while you have maintained a stable presence here thus far, there are dangers in lingering over long. No. You must return to your own battlefield. Make use of the knowledge you have attained, that your days here and our friends' sacrifice be not in vain.
Honestly, I have no idea how I'm gonna stop the end.
With Meteon free to pursue her designs, 'tis only a matter of time until the final days are upon us. We must be ready. From fortifying our defenses to securing our escape, there is much to be done. In spite of this, we cannot allow the report that set this calamity in motion to become common knowledge. Were the masses to learn the fates of the other stars, I fear the situation would spiral out of our control.
Why? I mean, I understand the underlying fear here. Fear. But I don't know. I don't know. I think there's value in trusting trusting the truth to people, right? I think there's value in that. I think there's something to be gained there. I don't think trying to control everything the way you guys have been trying to control is the best way forward. I don't think it's manageable. Okay, you do you, I guess. I disagree.
I must carefully consider who can be trusted and bring them into the fold. Ordinarily, I wouldn't hesitate to call upon the 14. However, it was the desire for a fair determination that drove Hermes to attempt to erase our memories. And were he made aware of his actions, there is no telling whether he would remain a friend or become a foe.
Now, I agree with that. We shouldn't allow him to know. But the members of the 14, they should know. They should know.
Alternately, we might try to alienate him from the convocation. Yet in doing so, we would deprive ourselves of a brilliant mind who would be invaluable in the crises to come.
Really? He doesn't seem that smart to me. I mean, surely other people can pick up his research. The only reason that he's valuable here or smart is because he's the only one basically researching the dynamite. But if other people starts researching it too, then yeah, that would be better because he doesn't seem that smart.
Quite the dilemma. Which is why I must work independently of the convocation.
Must you? Do you really have to?
Regardless of how we proceed, if we are to permanently avert the final days, we must be equal to Hermes' challenge. We must prove that mankind is worthy to exist.
Sure, that sounds good, but how are we gonna prove that? Nobody's gonna feel dread anymore? Nobody's gonna feel fear? Nobody's gonna make mistakes anymore? That's not attainable.
And this hinges, I think, on how we confront the all-consuming despair that accompanies a senseless and seemingly inevitable end.
Sure, but focusing on that end is just missing the trees for the forest, you know? Or missing the forest for the trees. I don't remember how the saying goes, but you know what I mean. It's missing the point.
Bewildered and divided, we would perish like the peoples of those celestial ruins.
I'm not sure. Sometimes division can be good, you know? Diversity of thinking, of ideas. And when you have diversity of ideas, they're gonna come into conflict with one another eventually, and conflict can division can be good, you know. Not agreeing with everyone else can be good. You're saying some very weird stuff, Vina. What the heck? Division is good.
We could not hope to survive the final days, much less take the battle to Meteon at her nest.
Because division means diversity, and diversity is good. Depends on how you define division. Depends on what you mean by division, right? I guess, yeah, depends. It's gonna depend how you define division, but you're saying some weird stuff.
We must find a way to defeat despair, to unite and prepare as many as possible for the struggle ahead.
I'm not sure that's the right way to tackle this issue. You cannot defeat despair. I mean, you can show someone another way. You can make someone's despair about something. You can avoid someone having despair about something, but you cannot avoid despair, period, altogether. If someone comes to not have despair about something, they're still gonna have despair about something else, and you can't erase despair. It's part of life. It's a human feeling. Sometimes it's gonna come up and you have to deal with that. You can't just pretend it doesn't exist or try to make so it doesn't exist. That's like trying to tailor your creations here, right? You're trying to make them a certain way because you're only seeing a specific frame of analysis, but you're missing all of the other things that are also important. And by optimizing that creature, in the case you're humans, for that one specific path, you might be making it way worse for a lot of other paths. So don't mess with that. Despair is part of life. Instead of trying to make it non-existent, defeat despair, you should try to make it manageable. It's okay to feel despair, but you have to be able to manage it, right? Like, you shouldn't bring about the destruction. You shouldn't feel despair and start killing all the other people around you, right? That's not okay. That's not despair's fault. That's something else's fault. That's not because of despair. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. It's not the despair itself that causes bad things to happen. It's another things that trigger. The despair can trigger other things, but it doesn't cause them. You know what I mean? It's a trigger, not a creator. So you should start focusing on dealing with those with Meteor and her sisters, instead of trying to not make your people feel despair. I mean, you should try to avoid having your people feel despair as much as you can, of course. But in the way she's putting it here, she's putting it like it's the answer to the threat, right? It's the answer to Meteor, but it's not. That's another answer. Despair is always going to be here. It's always going to be part of life. Oh, okay.
Heavy will weigh the burden of guiding this legion of souls. Yet I have faith in mankind's potential. As long as he believes in himself, there is naught he cannot achieve. So I will not give up on him. On us. You may find your world to be very different. Or perhaps the erasure of our friends' memories has sown the seeds of a conjunction between us. We cannot know until the moment is at hand. So shall I strive to do my best, taking naught for granted as I walk my path. And I pray you walk with me to the end.
That
As
depends.
you move forward, so too will I. As will all, resolved to fight for the morrow.
Because you're saying some stuff with some really weird wording, so I'm a bit confused on what you mean by some stuff, so I'm not sure.
And when mankind has found the strength to stand against despair, we shall silence the song of oblivion.
Like, basically what she's saying is, okay, don't let anyone else feel the bad emotions, and that's it. They can't do bad things to us. That's what she's saying here. It's not the bad emotions that are creating the beasts. It's Meteor and her sisters. It's not about defeating this despair. There's always going to be despair. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do I make this more clear? Yeah, she's talking like I just go back to my world, and all of those people suffering the things, I just need to make sure that they don't feel despair. That's all I have to do, which is bullshit. You can't make people not feel despair. You can't. If that's the condition for winning, we already lost. All right? I don't believe that's the condition for winning. I don't believe it. The condition for winning is stopping the Meteor and her sister's power somehow. There's always going to be despair.
She who sings it will learn our journey is far from over. This I promise.
The Song of Oblivion. No, that's artificial. You can't make that. You can't make everyone forsake despair at the same time. I don't believe that. And it's okay to feel despair.
Fare you well, my light of the future. Till we meet again.
I'm trying to understand why is she saying this stuff when this is wrong. It's like her enemy is despair. It's not. Her enemy is the sisters. Despair has always been around. Yeah, Vena. maybe I just don't understand what she means. Because to me, what she means is go back to my world, and all of those people, I just try to make them not feel despair. Which is unattainable. Unattainable. Alright, back I go.
From this day forth, I shall strive to bring honor to the seat of Vandani.
That's the final days. Holy shit. The music.
Even now, I remember standing there, locked in a moment where the sky is aflame. Where stars fall as tears, and screams darken the seas. Where resignation rots the trees. Where terror twists magics into abominations. Such is the lament of they who have gone before. The song of they who tried and failed to create a better world. The song of the end. That which hides at the edge of the universe is no longer hope's creation. It is hopelessness incarnate.
Yeah.
That day, mankind saw half of its number sacrificed to bring forth Zodiac. And covering the star in a shroud of ether, we forestalled the final days.
Oh my god. The music. So believe.
Yet the cries echoed still. We wept for innocence lost, wailed for death inevitable. A reality too terrible to bear. And for too many who sought comfort in gilded memories of joyful days and tranquil nights.
This is all wrong! Why must we suffer so?
It needn't be like this. No. There must be a way to restore things to the way they were. To reclaim the perfect paradise we once had.
No, my friends. Suffering exists, and we cannot pretend otherwise.
Yeah.
No civilization, however great, could eliminate it. If we would live, we must accept it as our constant companion.
Perfect.
Let us not seek to forget this tragedy. Let us carry it in our hearts, that we may grow stronger and know true happiness.
We can't accept it. We won't accept it. It will be ours again. A world free of sorrow.
You fool.
No, it will not. For there has ever been sorrow. Mankind was but spared its biting sting for a time.
Huh.
So please, open your eyes. To try and reclaim those lives we lost by sacrificing yet more isn't wisdom. It is weakness.
That's so great. It's like innocent.
No paradise is without its shadows.
Innocence lost.
If we cannot accept this truth and learn from our pain, then our plight shall be repeated.
Oh, our plight shall be... Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like... It's not that there wasn't pain, you were just innocent. And now you lost your innocence. It's just...
Mighty Zodiac! God, born of our boundless faith, we bid you, hear our prayer.
Oh my god, that didn't work.
Accept this offering of lives, and deliver unto us the lives we once had. Deliver unto us the days of old, the days when the star was a font of love, and we knew naught but bliss.
That's like the people that wish they were kids again, right? Thank you, Venat.
You would destroy it? Our beautiful world?
It's not real. Never was. Oh my
Lands
god.
that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all, a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love. In spite of, or perhaps because of this, I choose to believe.
So believe.
In mankind's potential. In his ability to find a way forward. So let there be no way back.
Oh my god, the music.
From that temptation, I sunder us.
No way.
No more shall man have wings to bear him to paradise. Henceforth, he shall walk.
Walk free. Oh man. And our bodies forsaken. Very scenes of the past. For our future is taken, man. Holy shit, the lyrics on this song, I can't believe them. Fuck. We must strive. She mourns.
All is excruciating pain. I breathe fire and torment.
Holy shit.
I birth a world of suffering to mire and plague.
Tell us why. Oh, sorry. To a memory of scorn. There we go. Oh my. I cannot believe it, the lyrics.
In one fleeting moment,
Oh my god.
lives come and go, ever moving towards the unknown. And in that fleeting moment, they cry for the answer to the question. Why, given life, are they meant to suffer, to die?
She's saying the lyrics to the song.
As fragmented, imperfect beings, yours is a never-ending quest.
Thy life is a river. Too bare left and sorrow.
Quest to find your purpose, knowing your end is assured.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
To find the strength to continue when all strength has left you. To find joy even as darkness descends. And amidst deepest despair, light everlasting. A conjunction has begun to form, an intertwining of your time and mine.
What? What?
When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time,
What?
another age.
How did she know? Oh, fuck me. I guess the same way that that there's time travel, she must have touched upon the same kind of power, or yeah. So at least she's aware of past and future. I mean, at least the Hydaelyn here is aware of the Hydaelyn of the past, but our timelines are sorry. Give me a moment. I so many levels, you know, that just hit on so many levels, you know. Like not just the Final Fantasy story, you know. like what Heidelin said, and how the lyrics for one of my favorite songs ever that I listen to a lot, and I never realized what they actually mean. And then hearing her say that in that context, and hearing the lyrics together at the same time, where the context is being presented to you, and the meaning of that, like, is that one of the reasons that I unconsciously loved that song so much? I mean, there's a question, right? What? Like, you know, when something happens and you get so emotional that you can't even think, like, you know, you should do something. I should play. I should start playing. I should get back to playing. But it's like, it's almost like you are in a different reality, you know, when you get so emotional that everything else in front of you is just like another reality. Like, fuck. I'm trying to pull myself together. Just give me a moment. Let me just go out here. So that thing I was talking about, when she was saying farewell to me, right? And I was like, well, your words seem weird. I'm not sure I agree with you. That makes it sound weird. What she actually said before that, and that whole sequence, not before, after. That whole sequence after that part that I was complaining. She was acting and saying in the total opposite of what I thought she was saying, of what I was criticizing, of what I was disagreeing with. So, you know, so I'm not sure if I just misunderstood what she was saying before, and she was just, and then when she acted after that in a manner contrarian to the way that I thought she was talking about before. I'm not sure if that was me misunderstanding what she said before, or if she came to realize something different, and then she acted different from what she was saying. I'm gonna err on the side of caution here, and just say that I was misunderstanding. I misinterpreted what she was saying before. Hold on, the music is a bit loud. So I think I just misinterpreted what she was saying before, because, and the reason for that, just to be clear, the way she acted after that, during the end of days, and everything that she said, literally every word in that sequence during the end of days and afterwards. That was 100% my, how do I say it? I'm gonna say what I believe, right? That's 100% my thinking of what I think is right, you know? So everything that she said and did in that end of the world sequence, and after that, everything, I completely agree. I 100% agree. And one of the reasons that was so touching for me is because that's not an easy concept to think about, much even less explain. And everything there just hit me like a truck with that honestly, that struggle, right? Those concepts that I cling to in my struggle, and she just laid them bare, and she just laid out why, and she just made it evident and obvious, and it just hit me so hard, because of course I have my moments of doubt, of course I falter, of course I have my moments where I believe something different, of course. So hearing that sequence, hearing her say that stuff, and not hearing her, but everything crafted around that, you know, the situation, and the music, and not only the lyrics of the music, but the music itself, like freaking Uematsu, right? Like that guy's he's like John Williams, you know, like there's only one of them in the world, and who knows when there's gonna be another one of them around again, you know. He's just one of those guys, one of those musicians, composers that, like, their stuff is like nothing else, you know. As much as there's great music out there, like the stuff from Uematsu is like nothing else. Yeah, and I also think the same of John Williams, you know. Not all of his tracks, but some of his tracks are so iconic that just, there's nobody making music like him. Anyway, sorry, give me let me breathe. So, okay. That moment, right? Because of all of that, it hit me like a freaking train. You know? And the adrenaline, I'm still shaking from the adrenaline. I'm not shaking because of emotions. I'm not literally shaking, right? The meme. I'm just, because of the adrenaline, it makes you colder, and I already have the AC on, so I'm extra colder, and just because of that. And of course, my heart is, it's calmed down a little bit now, but I'm still feeling like, you know, when you're super anxious, but the thing that made you anxious is gone. So your body started to calm down, but you are still in that what is that? What's the name? Fight or flight response. Your heart. I don't know, your chest. Anyway. What I was talking about? Okay. Yeah. So the thing she was talking before that I was disagreeing with, because of everything that she did afterwards, that I completely agree on a fundamental level, on a core level. That everything she did afterwards resonates with me so profoundly. Then that leads me to believe that what she was talking before, that what I was disagreeing with, was actually just misinterpretation from my part. She was saying something, and I was interpreting her words as something else for some reason. I am not sure. But it was my fault that I misinterpreted her, I think. Because there's still the possibility that she was saying something, and then afterwards... No, I don't think so. She was really smart and very resolute. I think I just misread what she said. Yeah, that was just the case. So I'm sorry about that whole sequence where I was questioning her. No, that was just me being dumb. That was just me being dumb. She was saying something different from what I was interpreting. Okay. I just feel exhausted. I feel exhausted. I need to go grab more water, but I don't want to get up now because I'm exhausted, so... forgive me if I won't be speaking much for a while. I'll just try to keep a bit silent so I can spare my voice because I don't want to go get water right now. Because I want to go a bit further, right? I need a bit of a resolution here, let's say. So that can help me to settle down. I can't. I just remember that. I just remember the scene and her and MSQ and it just comes back, you know. Let me look at the lyrics. The lyrics of the song. No, I can't do that right now. I'm sorry, I can't. I want to, but I can't. That's not the moment for that right now. Fuck it. Let's go. Don't give me a... Are you sure? Don't give me that. I'm not that... my resolve is not that strong, you know. Don't ask me twice. I could muster the strength to click it once, but don't ask me to click it twice. I'm actually super nervous and anxious not in a bad way, don't get me wrong, not in a bad way. I'm not bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know this is boring as fuck to watch. If there's even anyone watching this, which I hope there isn't. Fuck. Okay, what do I need? Let me think. What do I need? I need to go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what I need. All right, I'm back here. Kryl. Fuck, man. Just... That's actually so freaking heavy, you know? All of that. Because it's so personal. Like... Yeah, you're right. Why the hell do I still doubt myself sometimes? When the truth is so obvious. Like, you're right. Yeah, that... What you're saying is right. Why do I think different sometimes? Why do I think like Van Daniel sometimes, you know? Not that I, not the part of wanting to take everyone else with me, but the part of yeah, it's bad. Anyway, it's just it's heavy. It's just heavy. It hits home. It hits in your soul, actually. That whole sequence could actually hit my friggin' soul, you know? Like how right she is. And how I know how right she is, and still I... So, okay. So yeah, I won't be speaking much. I won't be talking much. I hope you can forgive me. As if my videos aren't boring enough, right? They are boring enough. I don't think me not talking for a while is gonna be much of a difference. So